We now go to north of the border to the SNP spokesperson, Alison Thewlis, with 1 minute. Alison Thewlis.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I wish the Chancellor a very happy birthday. The coronavirus job retention scheme has kept people from unemployment, a cost to the other parts of the UK government spending and to the economy as a whole. So I welcome his commitment to extend to October and to look at flexibility within the scheme, because that is something that many, including the SNP, have been calling for. But we await the detail of that before too long, I would hope. Does he recognise that removing or reducing wage support levels in the furlough scheme prematurely would increase universal credit claims, force workers back to work before it's safe for them, and risk a second peak? The Scottish Government have been clear that the stay-at-home advice has not changed. So will he commit today to ensuring that the job retention scheme will remain in place in Scotland, Wales and Northern Ireland if our lockdowns continue longer than England? And lastly, will he commit to looking at the gaps within the scheme for new starters? And will he look at those businesses who are still waiting for money under the scheme? Because he said he would do whatever it takes, and if he doesn't fill those gaps, that will ring very hollow.
Chancellor.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Can I thank the Honourable Lady for her warm wishes as well. Just to clarify, there will be no reduction in the level of support for those on the scheme. That is a commitment that I made earlier, so I'm not entirely sure whether I understood the question right, but it's crystal clear that those on the scheme have that reassurance. The level of support they will receive will not be changed. That will now be shared, those wages and support, by the government and employers, but the levels and percentages of support will not change. I committed to bringing forward further details by the end of this month, where we work through some of the technical details of implementing part-time furloughing, and as I said at the outset, this is now an extension for 4 months to the end of October, which will provide 8 months of support in total to all regions and all sectors of the United Kingdom, and provides, I think, a very good and generous runway for businesses and firms to plan against, and indeed to start getting back to work when the time is right, as per the Prime Minister's plan that was outlined on Sunday and Monday.